I don't
Not
like the looks of
bad.
this.
Not bad at all. I don't know what all this is, but I
could use that. I don't like the looks of this.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I could use that. I could use that. Oh, I don't like the looks of this.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
She says, if I wanted to feel sorry for myself, I'd have stayed with your father.
Ooh, that is quite a drop. Let me help you down.
I've got this.
Shit. You okay?
That's 3.
What? Oh, please.
3 times I saved your life. The sinkhole, your foot. What? You'd be dead if my mom hadn't taught me to dress a wound. Fine. 2 times then. The sinkhole and just now.
Hey, let me see that.
Leave it. It's nothing. Hey, I'm fine.
Come on, roll up your sleeve and just admit we're friends already.
This is not an admission.
Let me see. Oh. Oh, it's getting worse.
Listen, it ain't broken or bleeding. It'll calm down. It always does. Let's go. The kid said the ward was this way. You ever hear about the North Pole?
Yeah, that old fairy tale?
Yeah, like this ward. Old white guy founds it. Food and fresh water, everyone gets along. That sounds like the fairy tale to me. It's probably just a couple of old timers holed up underground. I just hope they got a few supplies for trade. Otherwise, we won't last much longer out here. You think people actually live like this?
I'm not sure.
I don't know what's in that Fulton's original blend, but I never seen nobody that happy before. Not in real life. Locked. Great. We can't turn back now. Ain't got nowhere to go. There's gotta be another way through. Hey, unlock the damn door! It's about time. What took you? Hey, look at this. What happened to these poor bastards? Can't let it go to waste. Use it on that bum ankle of yours. Won't help me none. Hey, come on. Let's get some distance between us and these bodies. Over here. Oh, this is bad. This is bad with a side of broccoli.
A side of what?
Nothing. Something my mom used to say. Deadwood! Shoot! Nice shooting. Hey, that don't count, by the way. Starting to think looking for this ward wasn't such a good idea. All gone after all.
Nope.
Ain't no way the war's real. Not with a nest like this out here. You know, maybe best we head back. We retrace our steps. We can find another way out. This is not happening. Tell me this is not happening. Today, assholes! Hey, this is 3, by the way. You know, right here makes for 3. Oh, shit! Hey, listen. For what it's worth, you were a good friend. You were a good friend.
It's okay. You're safe. Whoa, whoa, hold up. We're friends. We're here to help.
Can't hold this forever, Bo!
Thanks. Who are you?
Questions later. We gotta get moving. On 3. 1, 2. That's all I got. You're on your own now.
Hey, we still got each other.
Right. Follow us, you two. That won't be the last of them.
Rude or thick down here.
Must be what I felt back at the ward.
Wait. You're from the ward? Shit. Maybe
Santa's real too.
Yeah, it's not far from here. But the way down collapsed behind us. We're gonna have to find another way out.
Something's here. The dead would know they've lost, but they won't lay down without a fight.
Hey, you okay?
Not bad shooting, Traveler.
Yeah, I had some practice.
I'll bet. But don't worry. Ward's as safe a place as any. Safer.
So, it's really real. Food, and water, and folks living with some old white guy?
More or less.
Whoa, whoa, let me get you some water.
I'm fine,
Cass?
Ooh, that looks like root rot. But I've never seen a case this bad.
I'm fine. I don't know why everyone...
We need to get her to the ward, and quick. Doctor, there's her only chance. We'd better get moving, before we lose the light.
Oh dear.
This is Wriggler.
Call me Riggs. I got you, darling. Don't worry, friend. We'll take good care of her. Welcome to Ward 13.
Hey, don't worry. Riggs is right. She'll be fine.
Are you okay?
Just a headache.
Hey, Clementine. Let me get you some water.
I'm fine.
Oh, you're not fine. You need rest.
Bo! He's the ward's mayor. Thinks that puts him in charge of everything and everyone. Listen, I'm gonna check in with Ford, and then I'll get some rest. Okay? I've been through a lot worse, you know.
So, Traveler, your friend will be fine. I'm Bo Ward, and this is Ward 13. You must have come a long way. I mean, the route's dwindling and all, but the road's still a dangerous place. What were you two doing out there? For the ward? Really? Huh. I didn't know anybody knew what we were doing here. We've just, well, we've been cut off from the world for so long that... Well, I'm surprised people know about us outside the gate. Feels kind of nice, actually. Hey, ask around if you need something. Oh, start with Ford. I'm sure he'd like to meet you. Something on your mind, Traveler? Incredible, isn't she? Yeah, no one really understands how she does it, not even her. But the feel in the air after she blasts them like that, it's electric. Like the sun after a storm. She's something special, Traveler. And no small part of how... Between me and... Oh, I don't, Well, yeah, I mean, everyone cares about Clementine, right? I'm just... I mean, I don't have you ever met anyone like her, Traveler? Because I haven't. Like, I haven't always been the bravest guy around, you know, but the way she fights for folks, no matter what it takes out of her, it makes me want to do better. I kind of want to make her proud, you know? I guess you could say she's my inspiration, maybe? Oh, but don't tell her I said that, though. I guess. I used to guard the old ward some 20 years ago. I helped out here and there, you know, but before Commander Ford passed, she and the founder, they kinda put me in charge. Maybe no one else wanted the job, I don't know, but the ward's the only... Oh, thanks. I don't know, I guess I just take care of myself, eat right, get to sleep early, all that. Yeah, Commander Ford always said a leader can't care for anyone if they don't care for themselves. I'm just trying to live right. I reckon she learned it from the founder. He's been around for ages. Though he ain't much for leading himself. Granddaughter, actually. Yeah, the founder wasn't around as much back in the day, but Commander Ellen was like a mother to me. To all of us from the old ward. It just doesn't seem right. I couldn't say. Commander used to talk about him like he was dead and gone before I was born. You'd have to ask him yourself, I guess, but he ain't like the rest of us. He's seen a lot. I usually leave storytelling to Reggie. Or if you want some really wild tales, try Mudtooth. Hey, I'm just glad we got to you. Oh, that was Wally. He gave us a heads up someone was coming. Then Clementine was the one that found you. They got a kind of, root sense, I guess. No, that was something else. Clementine, she's amazing, but she carries a lot on her own. I don't know what all she sees, but we worry about her, is all. Yeah, people here are friendly if you give them a chance. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
You think the root are really gone for good?
If you're... dunno. But I don't think it matters. Hey there, stranger.
I heard Ford was looking for you. He's up top, over in the warehouse.
I don't trust that, Wallace. But Brabus says he lives, so he lives. If you want to talk to him, he's over at the docks.
So many new faces these days. Things must be getting a mite easier out there. Welcome, traveler. I'm Reginald Malone, but my friends call me Reggie. You can too. Saw you come in with Bo and Clementine there. Oh, you can be sure they'll do everything they can for your friend. Ain't the first to come through here needing help. Longer than I care to think about. At my age, time, well, it compresses in a way. Oh, it's not a bad thing, just different. Keeping our stories alive is how I make sense of things. And I'm always looking for new tales. I'd love to hear yours, traveler. Oh, now that sounds like the start of a damn good story. What brought you out here? I like you, traveler. You remind me of someone I used to know. Oh, someone who survived. Don't worry. This town has plenty of use for a gun hand, and plenty of guns to help him out. You'll feel right at home. How about your friend? How'd you meet her? You're damn lucky, friend. Not many have family left. Oh, I heard you. I know she's not your real family. But hell if that matters anymore. Hell if it ever mattered. You hang on to it, hear me? Ain't nothing in the world worth fighting for more than folks you care about. Speaking of your friend, I heard she came in with a nasty case of root rot. What happened to you two out there? Son of a gun. Those sneaky bastards just don't know when to quit. And I'm real sorry to hear that, traveler. It must have been one hell of an experience. I'm glad you made it. Well, don't you worry. We've dealt with nastier things here, believe me. I reckon she'll come through just fine. What about you? What do you hope to find out here? You're a good friend, traveler. I hope you stick around. This town could use folks like you. So, now I've got a measure of you. Is there anything I can do for you? You might find some of these useful. Well, all right then. Take care, traveler.
What? Hey, get away from my... What? No, of course not. Never seen you before in my life. I just figure you're you. You know? And I'm me, and that's where we are. So, what can... You came to the right place, traveler. Town, you call it. Back in my day, a place like this wouldn't be considered much more than a camp or a bivouac. You might call it. Nah, this ain't no town. Not yet. But it is a fine place to set up kip. I lived by myself for years, see? Had myself a what you calls it, a hockapatopter. That thing could fly to the moon and back. It could. Anywho, I was living by myself when my boy Brabus showed up saying we should move on. Told me it wasn't safe for me to be living like I've been living no more. He told me about this place. Got some nice people here. Took some getting used to, being around folks again. Well, Brabus, he's my son. 'Twere his idea to come join this little shanty town. Not a bad idea it was, neither. He's over yonder, at the shooting range, if you're looking to find him. Not much of a talker, though, that one. Guess he didn't get his old man's gift for gab, eh? Quite a bit, stranger. The name's Mudtooth, and ain't nobody been around longer or seen more than I have. Except maybe old Ford, of course, but that old mudder cheats. Anyway, he hardly tells any of his stories. Only 3 reasons why folks come to see me, and that's my stories or my stew. Yeah. So, young'un, what'll it be? That so? Huh. Did I tell you about the stories yet? Right. So, let me see here. Folks come see me for my stories and my stew and... Listen, you sure I said there were 3 reasons? 'Cause there's only 2, and that's certain. Huh. Only 2 reasons folks come to see old Mudtooth, and you know both of them. I'm pretty sure your memory's slipping. You bet your apple I can, but these ain't just stories, stranger. They're objective retellings of legitimate occurrences what you wouldn't believe. Now, where to start? This city ain't without its own tales. Why, there's a tower, see? What only appears once in a gibbous August moon. Kinda looks like a big yellow-orange pumpkin. And within that tower is a man. Except he's not a man. He's a wizard, see? He calls himself the Keeper, and he controls everything. I've seen him myself. Even talked to him once. Man's smart as hell. So smart, even I can't keep up with him. He says he watches over all of us. But if that's the case, then he ain't been doing such a good job. I mean, look around you. But I reckon he means well. And that tower, I think, is like a spaceship he uses to teleportate to other planets. You go walk the city in Harvest Pumpkin Moon. You'll see what I mean. This one's, 100% true. Let me tell you what those folks are up to in that atoll, that Ward 10 and 7. That was where they did their experimenting, see? They made weapons for the USA. That's what this land was called back then. And the root, you see, they were cloned. Yes, sir. They found Route D and A trapped in red amber, and they done built themselves an army. But this army, it got out of hand and turned against them. Couldn't tell the difference between the Usanayans and whatever else there was. Pretty good weapon, if you ask me. Nigh on slaughter the whole damn world. Makes you think, though, what else were them Usanayans capable of? Maybe it's for the best they ain't around no more. You won't believe this one, but you should. I ever tell you about the Shrouded King? No, it ain't a book. It's real, I tell you. Real as every damn story I know. He's the king of another world, see? And his world was overrun by the Root just like ours. Or at least it was gonna be. The Shrouded King, he got his people together to draw as much power as he could from his own ding-dang-dingity son. Used it to make himself a weapon. Soon as the Root showed up, he fired the damn thing. Now the king, he knew what was about to happen, but he didn't tell nobody. That weapon weren't just gonna scorch the Root. No, it scorched the whole dim darn dingity world. Burned the Deadwood the hell out of there. Killed half his kingdom and twisted the other half into something unrecognizable. And that's why he wears a shroud, see? Because he done twisted himself in the process. But he don't want no one to see the mangledy bits of his face parts. You won't believe this one, but you should. I ever tell you about the time I killed 300 Deadwood in one go? Ooh, that's a tale. So, I lived up in this old, Helio-Chapataka whatchahoozits, great sniper's nest. Let me pop off Deadwood from a mile away. But one night, I wake up to a rustling and a howling, right? I look outside, and there's these, no more shoes. I'm drowning in boots. Huh? Oh, right. Anyways. But one night, I wake up to a rustling and a howling, right? I look outside, and there's Deadwood all around the place. Hundreds of them. But they don't stop coming. And I'm thinking, this is finally it. But then, I see tucked away behind an old building the cracked open end of an old gas main. So, I squint my good eye and pray to Kennedy, Jeebus, and Cash. And I squeeze the trigger, and my bullet flies through the air like a hawk to a coney. Caw-caw! It scrapes the pipe, and boom! Whole damn horde goes up in flames. Not a single one of them left. Deadwood never did bother me after that. Don't think I told you this one yet. I do miss the days when you could find the stuff the old world used to make. Canned foods, spiced chocolates, electronical music boxes. Oh, found this old can of what's-it once. As in, we literally did not know what was in it. The can weren't open, but the label had long rubbed off. Finding that was like all our birthdays at the same time. That can must have been 100 years old, banged up and bloated. Could have been anything in there. So, my boys did what any good family would do. They dared me to drink it. Well, I ain't one to back down from something stupid. So, I grabbed the can and said something sensually flattering about their mamas. Then, I popped the top. Woohoo! Damn stuff hissed and fizzled like some kind of brown sludge demon. Smelled like one, too. I chugged the whole damn thing. The thick goop tasted like scented sewer water. Burned my brain like a chili pepper. I nearly puked with each swallow, but I weren't gonna give them the satisfaction. When I threw the can aside, the boys cheered. I opened my mouth, flashed them a smug smile, and my teeth was all stained the darkest mud brown you ever seen. Ha, they stayed that way for at least a month. And that's where I got my name. Would you believe old Mudtooth's out of tails? Well, don't, 'cause I ain't. But I could use some time to simmer before telling the next one. Come back later, yeah? Why, sure, but it ain't ready just yet. The lunch rush today was something fierce, I tell you. But I'll have some for you quicker than you can say crazy eight. Well, maybe not that quick. I done already said it, didn't I? Just come back in a while, I'll be sure to save you a bowl. This old mudder might have an answer or two for you. I'm always here to answer them. I'll be seeing you then.
It's easy to get turned around here. If you're looking for Ford, he's just up the
Looking for
stairs in the
Ford?
warehouse.
He's up top in that warehouse over there.
This is not up for discussion, Clementine. You're staying, and that's fine.
I don't remember asking for your permission.
Watch your tone, young lady.
Excuse me?
Hey
I'm
again.
132
Did you have a
years
question?
old, in case you forgot. And
Yeah,
I'm
people
not
here are
your
friendly if
child.
you give them a chance. Stay
You don't have
safe, Trap.
authority over me.
On this, I do. This town needs you. You can't go wandering off after something that might not even exist.
Oh, that's rich. What have you been doing the last 100 years then, huh? What the hell are you doing right now?
Well, that's different. I'm trying to fix things.
Things that you broke when you tried to play God.
That was Harsgard. I was just following orders. I didn't...
Oh, and that makes it okay?
We'll talk about this later.
Out of my way.
Whoa, what have we here? Ah, the Traveler, of course. Wallace said yes, right on time. Sorry you had to see that. But then again, you've been around. I'm sure you know. Families fight. Andrew Ford. Good to make your acquaintance. In the flesh. I'm sure you've got a lot of questions, and I've got a favor to ask. That's a longer story than I can indulge right now. You know how some things you drink can make you drunk, and some things you eat can make you sick or sleepy? Well, other things do this. It's a... Not my way. And you want to be careful what you wish for, Traveler. Let me see if I can get you up to speed. Arguing's not the same as fighting. Clem and I have known each other longer than anyone else here. That's a lot of water to put under a narrow bridge. Nosebleeds, headaches, and I worry about... It's not... Compared to who? Bo might be young, but he knows the run of a ward. learned from the best. He was Ward 13, sort of adopted him. Ran security when he did a damn good job of it. Wallace, he's a special kid. A lot like somebody I used to know. Dreams about things that hadn't yet come. It's more like... Don't think there's a soul in town has lost as much as Riggs. Don't know how that man gets up out of bed every day. Huh. Wants him. Oh, nothing too dangerous. Not you precisely. As in name, rank, serial number. Aren't you clever? Skeptic. That's fine. It so happens I knew you'd be coming. Our young Wallace told me. Who, specific? Okay. All right. I need an able young scrapper to help an old man out. Talk to Wally. You'll find him out by the docks. After that, gear up, and then meet me at the ward gate.
I'm not talking about this right now.
I swear to God and my mother. Did Bo send you over here, or did you stumble your way over here yourself? Bingo. I'm McCabe. I like to keep to myself and my work. My work happens to be tinkering and modding weapons. And that's already more information than I like giving. Look, it's not personal. I just don't like being distracted. Pisses me off when people come by and interrupt my me time. So I'll make you a deal. You find anything interesting out there, bring it back to me and I'll see if I can use it to mod your weapons. I am already regretting all of...
Oh, friend. Glad to see you're all right. Riggs, and no worries. There was a time when helping each other survive was all we had left. Your friend's gonna be all right, by the way. I've seen weaker pull out of worse. What were you doing out there? You don't mind me asking. Really? What'd you hear exactly? Well, you found it. That's what these folks were for me, anyway. They'll do for you too, if you've got the hands and heart to join them. Given how you've been watching over the little scuffler in the medbay there, I'd say you'll feel right at home. Be safe out there. Oh, traveler. Be safe out there.
Hey, traveler. If you're looking for Wallace, he's got a place over at the docks.
Wallace told me things about my past I didn't want no one knowing. Hey, you're the newcomer, ain't you? After that. Nora Camarillo. You're feeling braver than me. I keep folks alive around here, overlooking the ocean. You know, you're lucky they found you when they did. Your friend was pretty bad. I got her just in time. She's great. A real spitfire, that one. Like what? Listen, I don't care what you two are. I'm just saying, don't lose it. That girl's tough, all right. But right now, she needs rest. Go on, then. What are you trying to say, sunshine? Well, no need for that. You know how a doctor gets good at her craft? That's it. Same way you get good at anything. You learn a thing, but the more people there are suffering, the better I get at it. Came here maybe 10 years back. My ma had died and Grandpa didn't feel safe carting me around the countryside, but it turned out good. The city's full of scrounge, and Grandpa made a living selling bandages and meds while he even attended the old command. My grandfather. I started assisting Grandpa when he was But how I helped him most was digging through the old hospital. Even after a century, there's a hell of a lot to find. Tons. The old humans knew a lot about the human body, it turns out. Did you know they used to be able to replace a man's lungs with someone else's? Or put a dead man's liver in someone whose liver didn't work anymore? To think of all the folk, there's plenty if you know. Most of the basic meds are long gone, but there's still plenty of specialized tools and ingredients that stuff no one knows what to do with but me and my grandfather. What they don't got, what I never found once, is a cure for root. That's why so many folks died when the root first showed up. Grandpa had to invent a treatment on his own. A treatment, not a cure. He probably wasn't the only one, I'm sure others. But after Grandpa figured it out, he traveled as far as he could and taught it to everyone he met. I don't know where he started, but I reckon every treatment within 100 miles of here is derived directly from his work. You can thank him. Need anything else, Sunshine? Knock yourself out. See you around. Hey there, traveler. Take care, Sunshine.
You're looking for Wallace? He's up there. Best view in town.
I see you, traveler. You're the one Ford's been waiting for. Though, he doesn't know he's been waiting. He thinks he needs help. You know. And I'm Wallace. Did I say that yet? Probably. The site. You have a path to walk. You choose the first step here, but... Yep. That makes a lot of sense now. You're right, of course. Your path is waiting. Tell Brabus and McCabe I sent you. They have what you need. They're the next step on your journey. I'll see you again, traveler. The traveler return. They don't like it when I help you, but it is the role. Till next time.
Greetings. Forgive me. Oh, it is new. I thought I had seen it before. So, I am Sa Israk Thadwell. I sell wares crafted using refined crystals from my world. Of course. Yes, I am Pan, from the world of Yesha, where the Eternal Empress reigns, the Doe and Ravager run free, and the balance breathes life to the jungle. Alas, it long and long have the Immortals oppressed the common Pan. Wielding their power, the Pan have rebelled against this tyranny, and for a time, it looks as if when I last saw her. Yesha, the Paxel Fort, I do not understand the complexities myself. Ford came to Yesha many times, aiding the rebels. Dwell did not learn Paxeltech Fort's violence, but shared in aiding the rebels with the same wares I offer here. Oh, not Paxeltech name, perhaps, but it is my... Paxeltech, foreign to the Pan, meaningly. Yes. They are crafted long and they are crafted with refined crystal. The crystals I use carry power with, as the Ahane have done for ages. Yes. Oh. Until we meet once more.
Back for more, huh? Shit. You're serious, aren't you? Alright, so what the hell is this journey? Well, that explains. If Ford's involved, you're gonna need all the help you can. Fine. Well, so either I can modify your weapons, or we can find a more creative use for it. Tell you what, I heard you picked up something strange on your... Maybe I could do something. That ought to help with whatever. So we're done here, right? Hopefully the... Come on. Okay.
Well, ain't you a right mutter? Traipsing in here like you own the place. Ha, I'm just pulling ya. I also make sure folks hereabouts can protect themselves. Ain't a lot of folks still ain't chummy with this whole rebuilding system straight. A lot of folks only ever learn how to look out for themselves. I used to be one of them. Up until about 20 years ago, I ran a pack called the Mud Dogs. The dog-eat-dog world back then. Think that boy what talks to the root? I don't trust Wally with a hot meal. I don't reckon he was any more specific. Right. Well, the boy's crazy, but he ain't stupid. I can see your gear is, if he asks, you tell him I gave you this. Riggs is gonna talk my ear off if I don't send... Go see Riggs, then. Tell him he can do whatever the hell he wants. Hope you ain't causing trouble, stranger. Now, let's see if I got... That'll do. Remember, the choices you make out there can come back to haunt you. Believe me. Hey, traveler. You are my permission, stranger. Yeah. Bo. I'm looking to take over this place, see? And he's all that stands in my... And the firing range is yours anytime you like. Keep your gun loaded and your wits about you, stranger.
Anything you need? I don't suppose he was more particular about why. Right. Come to me if you... You know where to find me.
Traveler return. Have you seen Riggs yet? Goodbye, Traveler.
Back so soon, huh? Oh, traveler. I heard... the commander thought so. I mean, just gear up and be safe, okay? Stay safe,
I wonder if she's home yet. Hi, do you know Miss Clementine?
Your friend looks
She's my
pretty bad.
hero.
She's gonna die, isn't she?
Geared up and ready. Should we head out? Glad to hear it. Still smells like home. Here, take this. Just crank the handle to make it work. This used to be a research facility, cutting edge. We did things down here nobody dreamed of. Not before nor since. Yet, for all our manpower, we didn't know what the stones really were. Until it was too late.
The stones?
The world stones. Giant red crystals that let us see into other worlds. Even travel to them. So, what? We just hide the stones away and hope the Soviets haven't found their own. No. We had to know everything there was to know about it. It was a matter of national security. Of pride. So yeah, we opened the door and walked through.
But something was waiting on the other side.
It didn't happen right away. Hell, the inhabitants of the worlds we traveled to couldn't follow us. We thought we were safe. But yeah, the route found a way. After that, well... we all know what happened after that. Locked, huh? Well, this is my house. Come on. I gave Ellen a few things to hang on to in case of emergency. She must have hidden around here somewhere. Come on, Ellie, where'd you hide it? That red thing, we call it a dragon heart. Don't ask why. Take it with you. You might need it. Hey, take a look at that matchbook you found. I got a hunch. Let's get this door unlocked. Can't stand around all day.
Yeah.
Is that the...
The World Stone. Yes. Or part of it, anyway. Every shard's as useful as the whole. We shut it down after Harsgard died. Like I told Ellen at the time. The damn thing's more dangerous than useful. Huh. Of course not. Never mind. Now, let's see if that worked.
Work to do what, exactly? Holy shit.
So many years. So many The Andrew Ford who first touched this crystal. Did he ever come back? Go back. Tell Bo to bury this place. Not just lock it away, but get some explosives and bury it in a tomb of concrete. More dangerous than useful, traveler. Remember that.
Ford? Ford? Ford! Oh, man. Bo is gonna be pissed.
That bastard did it. He actually woke it up.
Clementine? Hey.
Did he tell you how to use it? Do I even want to?
System failure is imminent. The core has been compromised. The utility is required. Commencing acquisition.
Ah! Help! Clementine! Don't let go! I'm slipping! Don't let it take me! Clementine!
Shit! Oh, shit. Oh, shit, shit. Oh, no, 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 don't do it. Don't you do it! Oh, this is so stupid.
Clementine? Ford?
Shit. Where are you guys?
This is all insane! Both the crystal and Ford!
I better get moving if I'm gonna find Clementine.
Paxeltak. Those foreign to the pound have no... The pestilence takes me. But the Paxeltak... How come the red crystal? I am Bedell of the Vault. When... Now, the pan betrays the world. And the world... the wolf. Those of its kind rarely walk this land. Paxeltak, first, the Krell, so it says. So said the Ford, now known as the Empress's Bane. The Empress's Bane has not been to Yesha in a generation. Not since another came to free it. Yet, in the same... Who can say what has Alas, I know little else. The Ravager. Plague of the pan and defiler of the dough. Once part of the balance, the immortal Ravager has cast aside this world. And the Red Dough, that which held the Ravager in check for long and long, has not been... If it seeks to save its own life and world, the beast is not alone. One servant of the Eternal Empress. Many Lemir have been seduced by the Ravager's blood-soaked tongue. Beware, Paxeltak. More than it can imagine. Trade? Take what it will, Paxeltak. May that serve it well. And may its gift lift the ground beneath the Red Doe's feet.
Summons me from my ethereal wanderings. News up. What kind of beast is this?
I see. You gaze upon verdant Mydra, spirit of the... I seek the knowing, beast. You want to answer? So I will answer these questions true and do choose wisely. And an elder leads a group to a cave on the sea coast. The poor fellow falls, trapped beyond reach and unconscious. In a short time, a spell worker among the troop possesses a charged crystal. It could be used to collapse the cave and halt the tide. Do you leave the elder to his fate? Or now let me think. He that slew your sibling and escaped justice is incapacitated before you. You could slay him. Do you take your vengeance? Or turn the scum over to the authorities? You'd be surprised how little I... Your son is tied to the track of a minecart and will surely die unless... However, he pleads with you not to pull the switch, for his daughter, your granddaughter, is tied to the other track. Do you save your son or your granddaughter? Ha! Oh dear. No bother, it's nothing. Your daughter has been killed. The murderer is arrested, and after many years, they are sentenced to death. Before the sentence is carried out, they come to you and explain that they are truly... Nothing you say will change their sentence. Do you forgive them? I see. An illness spreads through your village. An apothecary... The only way to identify the cure is to treat patients with unlabeled vials. Do you kill your patients to find the cure? Or is it better to let the illness decide? I see. You have chosen your path, sweet. Your heart is true. In the arc of every being, there are two eyes. We may see out of either, but the Ravager's eye is dynamic, driven, and endlessly hungry. The eye of the Ravager rarely sees beyond its own satiation. The Doe's eye sees only what is before it. It is a most mysterious presence in some... By answering true, sweet beast, you give me a wink, and now... I will tell you of Ramaril. I found Ramaril as a babe. Nothing became of him, as it happened. He grew... None knew his name. although one might thank the creator of a meal or... When the Krell came, they laid siege to the temple. The Doe's eye opened in Ramaril that day, but he lifted the largest shield he could find. He drove dozens of Krell over a cliff. Later, his masters came to me seeking to know more of this boy who had saved them. One might even consider them true. Is there anything else? You stand before One Mountain, an immeasurable number. Mother Stem and Mother Stream rely on us to sprawl and... Though we don't often commune with beasts, a tragedy beast. Tragedy most cruel. Keula was fascinated by mortals, by your lives. Unlike most of us, she made herself no secret. And you worshipped her with your short lives. The root found her there. We godlings are not easily unwoven, however. But perhaps it would be better if it had. For what remains? But we hop by day, a dappled glade of emerald branch and gold. By night? By night, sweet beast. The trees bewitch the lost and inebriated. Or so it was before this. Go with the grace of the doe, sweet beast.
Get a load of this place.
Never seen anything like this before. Here they come. All right. Get some. Well, at least that's over.
Come on, come on! This ain't good. Thank you for that. Looks like I'm full.
killed that thing!
Would Clementine have come this way? Pretty sure that thing would be dead, if she did. More bad news.
To me, friend Paxultek. I am here. Friend Paxultek. It... Allah, yet be... Of course. All road, though for its friend. Quite so. The one, alas, yet through, I came to the temple, alas. There is the door, yet not, I do not know what, the great soul, the heart, the beast, the blessing of Yesha, go with it.
Traveler. Oh, thank the Founder. You're alive. Where's... What happened? I knew the Founder was up to something. I mean, who else? Look, I'm sorry you got... Wait, what? Clementine? Where is she? Is she okay? Right. We gotta find her. I'll get everybody together. If she went through the World Stone, Hey, I get that, but she could be anywhere. All right. I'll get Brabus and Riggs. I'll tell... Oh, what the hell am I doing? I don't know what's out there any more than you do. Oh, I'd be putting the whole town at risk. No. We gotta trust you on this, like you said. Thanks, Traveler. You know, Ford used to tell me, old Commander Ford, not the Founder, that a leader and a hero are two different things. I thought she was just taking a dig at her grandfather for leaving him. I don't know what she was doing all that time. Looking for you, maybe. Anyway, all that anxiety of hers turned out to be pretty helpful. She even... You should go see her. Yeah, so... I had a hunch what happened. You know, not my... Turns out that was the right choice. Who knows? I mean, I knew she was gone. I just didn't know she was that gone. Clem takes off from time to time, you know? Well, I never liked it, but... She can take care of herself. And she always came back. That's the thing about... Yeah, that's what they call him. Yeah, the Wanderer did all the real stuff. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, well, the Founder's his own thing, ain't he? Commander Ford, the Founder's granddaughter, used to say relying on the Founder was like running across rubble. Now, I don't know if I'd go that far, but that's the thing about the Founder. He never... Good luck. Ho, Traveler. Yeah. Any way I can... Question? Oh, and she always... Commander Ford, now, that's the thing about the... If you need anything, you know...